Hi, and welcome back to Classics, Retold for the fourth episode. It is a modern version of the Aesop fable The Hare and the Tortoise. Only this version is set during a school physical education class and is called Slow and Steady Wins the Race. It was time for PE class at Farmer Giles High School, and the Year 10 class was getting to practice their running for the upcoming cross-country run. The fastest boy in the class was Jake Hare, while the slowest was a boy called Daniel Tortoise. He was so slow he never won any race of any kind. "Jake! You're so slow, Tortoise. I'm going to win this race." "Daniel, shut up, Hare. I am going to win." "Jake, oh yeah, want to bet?" "Daniel, what do you have in mind?" "Jake, a race between just you and me across the whole playfield." "Daniel, all right, and if I win you can stop picking on me for being slow." "Jake, you're on." The race was set up for that afternoon, so they used that lesson and their morning break to practice for their race. That afternoon, the race between Hare and Tortoise took place. Once the starting pistol sounded, the race began with Jake running as fast as he could, while Daniel treated it like a leisurely walk across the field. "Coach, come on, Daniel, speed up. This is a race, not a walk." Daniel took it slow and steady, while Jake ran on at top speed. By the time they reached the halfway point, Jake stopped under a tree for a rest, while Daniel casually walked past. "Daniel, come on, Hare. You'll never win like that," he said as he carried on walking as Jake slept on. Up ahead was the finish line, and Daniel was nearly there, which amazed him as well as the entire crowd, who began chanting, "Crowd, Daniel, Daniel, Daniel!" As he crossed the finish line and was hoisted by the crowd, who hailed him as a hero, Jake, who had been awakened by the crowd cheering and run to the finish line to find that Daniel had beaten him in the race and joined the cheering despite feeling jealous of him for winning despite his slowness. "Daniel, you fell asleep under a tree and that wasn't part of the race." Now obliged to live up to his end of their bargain, Jake stopped mocking him for being so slow, as he'd proven against all odds that slow and steady wins the race. And so that's the end of our story here today. I hope you learned something from it and were entertained.